Right, so this door, you've got these like cam type lock things that hold this plate in place. And that's all that stops you from being able to pull the door open. So this piece wasn't pulling flat to the shutters, and you could pry that open and just twist the cams and open the door with like no tools other than some like, well, I won't say what I used, but it's pretty easy to get in there. So quick fix for that is I just bent these out a little bit so that the cam actually pushes tight onto that. And it pulls it in much tighter against the door. But what it really needs is something that actually goes through the center of here and is fixed solid on the other side, so there's no way this can be forced, because you could still bend those tabs back, get in there and undo the cam buckles. And a couple of people have messaged me about these doors with some ideas of ways to fix it, so I think it's pretty bad design. So I'm going to just make a tab on here, drill a hole through this. So it'll be a tab with a hole in it. When that's closed, the tab will poke through the other side and I can just put a padlock through it. Right, so there's my hole. So it needs, the reason it's quite big, it's going to be so that this kind of pin thing will be able to actually like swing in. Got all my pieces cut. I'm going to put an extra lock on the outside, lock on the inside, and I'm going to lock the shutter door to the floor as well. So, but for this one, I had to notch out a little extra groove there to give this room to swing out. So I've just made this little plate. So I've cut a little plate. Now we'll just sit like that, welder on, job's a good one. I'm hoping I've got enough room just to get the torch in, to get a tack on that. Oh! It's not going to happen. Oh, the precision. So now even with these, if someone was to manage to twist those, no way they can get the door open. Next job is that lock is sitting past the edge of this piece of steel by about 10 mil. So if you were to get a crowbar and jam it between the door and the door frame, I'm going to say that you could possibly lever that 10 mil and pull that open. We need to put something on the outside to make sure no one can do that. So what I'm going to go for out here is just a tab welding onto the side of that door. In line with that. Like that. And then these locks are really good because they're just difficult to cut open. I lost my keys to my workshop once and I had 2 of these on it and it took some getting into. Alright, so all I need to do now is make some locks that will lock the bottom of this door to the bottom of the rail here. So I'm just going to So I've just got 4 of these, put a 90-degree bend in them all, and then I'll show you how we're going to attach them. I think it's always good to have your doors padlocked from the inside, so that if anyone gets into the building some other way, they can't just like open your main door from the inside and rob all your stuff. So even if someone got in here through the roof or some other way, they'd still have a bit of a task getting out with anything. But yeah, I'll sleep a bit easier now. Bit boring, I know, but it was something that had to be done. So yeah, it's going to be it for this one. Cheers for watching. See you on the next one.